What's up, everybody? Back again, George with Warp Charge Gaming here with my buddy Mike. How you doing, Mike?
Yo, man, what's up?
Good to have you, man. We're gonna play some Age of Sigmar. We haven't been able to get enough Age of Sigmar on the channel yet, and I'm excited for the opportunity today.
Heck yeah.
Doing some Khorne, the Blades of Khorne versus Nurgle.
Yeah, man.
And you got a thrice cursed attachment?
I'm running the thrice befoulment or thrice fold befoulment attachment. It's a mouthful. Basically, it's 3 big fat boys.
Yep, 3 big fat boys and a bunch of little guys to soak up all the stuff. And we'll show you guys the armies here in a minute, but the mission that we rolled randomly, we did a D3 roll on the 3 different sets of missions that exist. We got the first core rulebook missions, Arcane Power. There's gonna be 3 objectives in the kind of going down the long middle of the board there. We're both on the long edges of the board. It's split half and half. 12 inches from the center line where the 3 objectives will exist. And they are worth, you can only score them if you have a wizard or a hero with a relic.
Yes, sir.
So that's gonna be a little challenging, being I'm Khorne. I don't have any wizards.
How many relics you got?
I got 2, because I did take a battalion.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I'll have 3 wizards on the board, but I can always summon more wizards in.
Ooh, nice. I cannot. So that'll be a thing. And the word is going to be that they're worth just 1 apiece at the end of your player turn, right?
I believe so. They may escalate. I'll have to double check, though.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
I don't think this is the one where you roll D3 and then one of them is worth 3.
No, it's not shifting places of power.
Right.
And then did we roll any Realmscape features or anything? Or?
Didn't do any Realmscape
Cool.
features. Yeah, I think we're just going to play it just a clear board on this first
We're
match.
gonna play Fair Sigmar.
Yeah.
Got it. In the realm of awesome.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so it should be an interesting match. Going to go 5 turns. You can score the objective at the end of your player turn with your wizards and relics, and if you walk away from the objective once you've scored it, you still remain scoring it.
So we may want to double check on that one on Arcane Power. I think there may be a caveat to that.
I think this one you got to be within 3 inches of it.
This one's
and you have to
definitely
stay
within 3
there.
for sure. And this one also may impact player control versus unit control. So for instance,
it does.
if you have one of your heroes on one and you kind of Ricky Bobby slingshot one in and then send the next guy out, you still own it, but you may not, so that you'll have it consecutively.
Yeah, because I think consecutive turns is worth more and more points.
Yeah,
I think you're totally right. We'll go over that as we go along, as we
sure.
go through deployment.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and show you guys the armies today. I'll give you a quick look at the board as we reorient the camera. There's going to be this beast, we've been calling it the Realm of the Beast, even though we're not playing with realm rules, my friends. And as you know,
beastly looking.
If you're here with us on Twitch, we're live. And if you're watching on YouTube, watch us live on Twitch. Either way, thanks for watching. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. There's all kinds of content on the old Warp Charge channel here. So bear with me while I orient the camera for you. All right, here it comes now. So I'm gonna first show you my Blades of Khorne list here. And I'll show it to you right now. Hiya! Cool, there she blows, friends. So what's going on here is we have a War Squirrel battalion called the Murder Host. And now in the new Blades of Khorne book, the Murder Host, as long as I'm within 16 inches, wholly within 16 of my Skullmaster, then my units from that battalion are gonna get +2 to their charge and advance, which is pretty cool. And the Skullmaster, he lets my Blood Crushers be battle line, but nice. I already did take 3 battle lines by taking the 3 units of Flesh Hounds here. Disregard the Karnak model, he is just another Flesh Hound. And we're gonna take, beyond the battalion, we're taking 3 Slaughter Priests. One's gonna have Kill Frenzy to give +1 to hit to one of my units, as long as they're within 16. One's gonna cut himself with Blood Sacrifice to get a free Blood Tithe.
Dig it.
And the other one has Rejuvenation to try to heal back that pain that I caused myself.
Cool.
The beauty that we have a Skull Altar now, and it's free to take, and that guy will let me re-roll all my Prayers and Judgment rolls with my Priest. They have to get a 4 up to get the power off or the prayer off, and because they're prayers and not spells, they can't be denied, which is a good thing for me. In addition, I also took some predatory endless spells in a traditional sense, but they're actually judgments.
You've been judged.
They have to be summoned within 12 inches of one of the casters here, and then they can move 8 inches. If any of the wizards are within 12 inches of both of the skulls, then if they roll a natural 8 when casting, they'll forget the power for the rest of the game, and all wizards within 12 will suffer D6 mortal wounds. Ooh. So pretty sweet. If you're just within range of one of them within 12, then you're -2 to your cast.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. If you're within range of the Skull Altar, you're -1 to cast. And then we have a Blood Secrator as an additional character I'm taking. The Blood Secrator and the Skullmaster are the ones with my relics. The Blood Secrator is going to take the Brazen Ruin, so it gets a 2+ save against mortal wounds from spells. And in
So it is the mortal wounds. I know we were messing around with that the other day. Okay, cool. Good to know.
And then in addition, if you are within 16 of them and make a successful cast, you have to re-roll the successful cast. The thing he does for me, though, beyond just being protected like that, is if any of my models that are wholly within 16, I guess my units wholly within 16, then I'll be able to get an additional attack, and I definitely like to have that. The Skullmaster has the other one, and I'm taking the Slaughter Host, the Reapers of Vengeance, which if I'm wholly within 8 of my general here, then I can attack twice immediately after fighting once.
Nice.
It's called Leave None Alive, and he's taking the must-take relic for taking that Slaughter Host, and that is the Skull Shard Mantle, which also just on a 2+, anytime I take any of the effects of a spell, there's just effects. Then on a 2+, he ignores them.
That's okay. Gotcha. Cool.
So that's pretty sweet.
That's kind of like the similar to Arcane's shield. He has something just like that too.
I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
These 3 units of Fleshhounds, each of them can deny powers, so they can unbind and deny.
Sounds good.
And then my Slaughter Priests are also able to unbind. And the Brazen Ruin that's on that guy, once per game, he can unbind a spell as well. We got 2 units of 9 Blood Crushers. I've been toying between 3 units of 6 and 2 units of 9. I like to make it more difficult for them to reduce me below 6, because if I'm 6 or more Blood Crushers, then when I make a charge, all models that end up within 1 inch of the charge target, I can, on 2+, will cause D3 mortal wounds. If I go below 6, then it's only a single mortal wound per model within an inch. And I can only target 1 unit that way.
I am also digging these old school sculpts, man. I haven't seen these in a long time.
Yeah.
These are awesome looking.
Definitely have a mixed bag of Crushers. I need to get the modern ones, so I just have like kind of one of everything there.
Dude, the Crusher through the generations.
Exactly. The Bloodletters here, those are just for easy access for summoning. As I stack Blood Ties up, of course, Khorne can gain Blood Ties. If I'm within 12 inches of a Khorne Demon Hero, which is just going to be the Skullmaster in this case, then I can also reroll once with the Locus of Rage. We have a proxy here. He is the Bloodstoker, and the Bloodstoker is going to whip them and whip them good. And what that means is that any unit that's wholly within 8 at the start of the movement, I can whip them, give them +3 to their runner charge, and they get to reroll all their wounds.
Brutal.
So pretty powerful mechanic. But that is generally the gist there, guys. I hope they do well for me today. We had a nice little practice game yesterday. It was super close. We'll see how they do in Arcane Power here. So tell us about your Nurgle list here, bud.
Yeah, man. All right. So we'll start off with the most important part. We've got our battle line, right? You can't play the game without it.
Right.
I've got a unit of 5 Chaos Warriors here with sword and board. So they've got a pseudo disgusting resilience called their Runic Shield. It used to just be against only mortal wounds. Now it's actually wounds or mortal wounds, so it's gotten a lot better. I've got 2 bricks here of 30 Plague Bearers. These guys are just super durable. Their job is, as you saw yesterday, to kind of just stick around, and they're fantastic at doing that. They've got the rule called Cloud of Flies. So they're innately -1 to be shot at all times, which obviously Khorne doesn't have too much shooting, although the doggo breath, I might have to be worried about that.
I will roar on you.
But the really clutch part about it is, as long as they're above 20 models, they also get another -1 to be shot at and another -1 to be hit at in combat. So these things can be definitely a pain in the arse here to try and move off of anything. So they do a good job of that. They're on 32 millimeters, so just taking up tons of real estate here.
Right.
Then to the real meat and potatoes of the list here, we have the Thricefold Battalion, led by Rodigus himself. The Thricefold Battalion basically says take 3 bold keyword Great Unclean Ones, so that's why you can kind of mess around and just not take 3 of the generic guys.
Right.
So we take Rodigus here, obviously. Deluge of Magic's pretty powerful, great at hero sniping. He's also not too bad in combat, surprisingly. As a wizard hero, it kind of throws people off. He can get in there and really just kind of beat stuff up. And I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's got these like nasty looking tummy teeth.
Yeah,
so
he's a big fat giant wizard, so.
He does pretty well. And then I bring probably, I think, the internet's favorite Great Unclean One. We like to call him the Paladin of the Great Unclean Ones. He's got the bell to make everybody within 7 inches at the start of their movement phase go faster by 3 inches. And he's got the Bile Blade, which every time he goes to attempt to cast or unbind, innately, I read this last night out of curiosity, not dispel. So only cast and unbind. So like, for instance, if you had a spell, you coward, I could try and stop it, but I can't dispel anything you have going on here. So it's kind of cool. Great Unclean Ones innately can kind of heal D3 at the beginning or start of their hero phase, so that's pretty helpful. Kind of every time they're going to cut themselves, they're going to try and heal themselves back up.
Yeah.
Then I'm trying out the Exalted Great Unclean One. So he costs a little bit more than your average bear, but his stats are a bit improved. Defensively, he's basically the same, but he just has a massive bile sword, no plague flail, no little nurglings nearby. He has 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, winning on 3s, and for neg 2 for 3 damage. Like it's a pretty brutal sword.
Pain train.
Yeah.
No breaks.
So the real big kind of key things I took here, since I took a battalion, I took 2 relics. On the Great Exalted Great Unclean One, I made him my general. So we gave him the Endless Gift. So at each battle shock phase, however many wounds he was allocated that turn, I'm gonna roll that many dice. For every 4 up, I heal a wound. And then we gave him as the command trait, Pestilent Breath. So at the start of my hero phase, I'm gonna pick an enemy unit within 6 inches of him and count up the number of models in that unit, roll that many dice. For every 5 up, that unit's gonna suffer that many mortal wounds.
Yeah.
So against you don't have too many big hordes, but like walking up with like the 20 Sequitors or 30 Plague Bearers, it gets real brutal real fast.
Yeah.
Then I took the Wither Stave on the Paladin Great Unclean One. So all enemy units within 12 inches have to reroll 6s to hit me.
Such a pain.
It is a nuisance.
Especially being that I have a decapitating blow with my Hellblade, so having 6s cause mortal wounds to hit, and now it makes me re-roll those.
I'm gonna make you earn it twice, buddy.
Yep.
So, and that's the general gist here. George has been gracious enough to let me proxy some Sylvaneth Wildwood trees as my feculent normals, because I came down from Elkton, Maryland, or as most people just like to call it Merlin. So down here I kind of forgot a couple things. I also have a spell portal in this list too.
Ah, right. I'll get you hooked up with that as well.
Cool.
Cool. So we will go ahead. The spell portal is an endless spell. You're just going to set up trees before the game begins, right?
Yeah, I get to set up 1 tree before territories are decided. Then once territories are decided, then you get to set up your altar.
Yep. All right, there is the look of the board, guys. The objectives down the middle are the dividing line between the 2 sides. We're going to be 12 inches up, but our whole territory is the long edge half of the board. So he's going to put down his trees, or a tree, and then I'll put down my skull altar.
Yep, seems good. So let's see here. I don't know what zone I'm going to be in. Oh, actually another question. Are we going to do mysterious terrain?
Let's not mess with it. Let's just have a nice, cool game.
Fair enough, man. I like it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this tree right about here then.
All right, and then I'll take my skull altar.
Well, we got to roll for sides, right? Because we don't know what side we're going to be.
Oh, that's true, yeah. So let's see
I'll be the first to admit I was going to be fat and lazy and just stay on this side anyway.
I certainly don't care. I'll take this side. That's fine.
Okay, cool. Let's just do that.
Closer to the computer. So the skull altar is going to go right. Arcane power. Charge lanes. These are my thoughts. We're gonna go with my buddy guy. You're pretty slow and fat. That's true. Yeah, we're gonna go right here with it.
You leave that to Nurgle.
And we'll go up a little bit more. Okay, satisfaction. So, now that is all situated, we'll say that you won your side and place the first model.
How many drops are you, bud?
I'm like 6.
Okay, I am only 4 because my battalion keeps my 3 fat boys in check.
Yep, so either way, you grab that up.
Yep, so let's see here. Let me go ahead and let me snag a tape measure, actually. I don't see one over on this side.
Yep. That one.
There we go. Thank you, sir.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Oh, wait, you got a green one?
Yeah.
I gotta use the green one then.
Yeah, obviously.
That's Nurgle.
Yeah,
I'm using that Khorne treachery stuff.
All right.
Thank you.
Trying to sabotage you early.
Get in my head. Get out of my head, Charles. All right. You can put these 5 Chaos Warriors. Do you have any deep strike mechanics or kind of teleporting other than like your summoning? Because that's just near your heroes, right?
Nope, that's one of my favorite questions to ask when starting to set up too.
Yeah, for sure. I always kind of want to know, are we playing fair Sigmar or can you get behind me? Because it makes deployment a little bit more stressful. I'm going to put 5 Chaos Warriors there in the terrain. They kind of look cool against that beastly looking terrain, so
okay.
Not really sure what they're going to do, but they're going to look awesome doing it.
That's right. Just to make life easy, I'm going to go ahead and put down 3 drops because it's always the same, and I'm going to do it no matter what.
Okay.
It's going to be 3 Slaughter Priests, and they're going to be wholly within 8 of my altar here.
You got it.
Because it just makes sense.
Just makes good, clean fun. It's good, family-friendly fun.
I hope to make your eyes bleed. As you're going to see me starting to move models to the table, just preparing to set up. As next will become a battalion, and I'll do it in a single drop. I guess I don't have to, but you're pretty much, it doesn't make much difference.
Yeah, because my next drop's gonna be my 3 fat boys anyway.
Yep.
And that's just 1 drop, so.
Yep. All right, there's the 3 fatties.
Nom nom nom.
Oh, we'll have to double check on the objectives and stuff too.
Oh yeah, for escalating scoring?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanna hand me the iPad, I'll take a look while you're setting up. Oh, there, even better. We got a book. Read a book. Read a book.
Real book with pages.
What is this? This smells like old people. Actually, there is something pretty awesome about just flipping through these books, though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, what we got? So we are on 3 places of power. This one's actually in the core book, not in the handbook.
That doesn't have it in there?
Correct, Amundo. The handbook 2018 basically starts with, or 2019 starts with handbook 18 and 19 missions, but it doesn't have the core. Oh, you got the cards too. I gotta pick that up. That is exactly it. So I'm just gonna actually keep this right here.
Beautiful.
So maybe the viewers, well, I don't think the viewers are gonna be able to see too much, but we'll do our best.
We have a card.
We have it. We have the technology. All right. Glorious victory, or 3 places of power, blah, 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 blah. 1 lies at the center. Yep. Okay. A player controls a place of power if a friendly hero finishes a move within 3 inches of it. That player loses control of the place of power if the hero finishes a subsequent move more than 3 inches from the place of power or is slain. Only 1 hero can control each place of power at a time. If more than 1 hero is eligible, then the first to arrive controls it.
Yeah.
If a hero slays an enemy hero that is controlling the place of power, then they immediately gain control of the place of power. So let's see here. The number of victory points is equal to the number of turns that the hero has controlled that place of power for.
Yep.
1 on the turn they gained it, 2 if they controlled it in your last turn as well. For example, a hero controls the same place of power for 3 turns without losing control of it. They score 1 victory point at the end of their first turn, 2 at the end of the second, and 3 at the end of the third that they hold it, for a total of 6 victory points. So that seems pretty sweet. Obviously, the person with the most victory points at the end of the game will get a major.
This mission is so hard.
If we tie it, we go for the minor. But it's good to know that, again, it's 3 inches here.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? This is
Doesn't say
only
from the center.
heroes.
Yeah.
So I think we were wrong on that on our intro. I don't see anything here about wizards or artifacts of power. It just says heroes.
What?
Double check me. But I think
that's-
it's any heroes. This might be a lot easier for you.
No, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Because there is definitely one that does that. It might be in an FAQ or something. I'm not sure, but.
At the end of each of your turns.
Because I know Relocation Orb gives you bonuses for being a wizard for scoring it. Yeah, you gain control of it, which is nice, but you don't get any extra points for doing it either. Which I know there is one that does that, but remember,
Weird.
these are some of the original missions, so you might be thinking of a similar one in the 2019 or 2018, which that's what I'm trying to look at right now to see if we can kind of, for our own sanity check here.
Because I know I've played
Something similar?
Yeah, with the hero situation.
Yeah, I agree with
thing.
you. Oh, see, this is just places. Yeah, places of arcane power.
I mean, that makes me way happier. Is that
So I'll be honest. What do you have there?
This is.
Oh, this is 3 places of power. We're not playing places of arcane power.
Oh.
It's different.
I'm so happy.
I'm not.
This changes everything.
This is completely a lot harder for me now.
Okay. Well, I will think hard about.
So now, how many heroes do you have?
I have 6.
That is a lot more than me.
This is great.
Not at all.
All right. Well, I'm gonna think very closely about that. Let's see. So I need to get a hero up on these objectives, 3 inches, in fact. We're gonna put what? Well, these guys are still not dropped yet, so we're gonna put our Skullmaster in the middle. Put our Bloodstoker here. Oh, interesting. I might actually whip my Bloodsecrator. He's like, what the hell? Why are you whipping me, dude? Go whip all those juggernauts.
Why does everything I whip run away from me? All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to kind of sloppily start putting some Plague Bearers down.
This makes sense.
Okay, since that changes things a little bit, if you don't mind, I'm just going to literally do a little shift.
Okay.
That's all.
Yep.
I'm cheating.
I am way more satisfied with this. We have a dark red and a light red.
Okay, cool. Oh, that was awesome.
Wow, this just got way easier. Sweet relief. I thought we were playing Fair Sigmar.
We are playing Fair Sigmar. Arcane power is not Fair Sigmar. There's some books who definitely can just like spam relics and spam wizards really easy, so I actually kind of prefer this one. Oh, I got you. Hold on, bud. Oop. There you go.
Playing with cameras.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, so I am almost done with my thought process. Yeah, we'll go like this. Okie doke. Yep, so I just got 2 more character drops.
Cool, man. I'm gonna go ahead and place.
In fact, I already put them down because I'm lazy. It's an intimidation factor.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I like to just place my models ahead of time.
I dig it. I see it. I'm intimidated.
It's kind of like, it's an old orc move when you have the green tide. You're just like, I'm just gonna place my whole army, don't worry about me.
Yeah, no worries, bro. What's this rules about alternating? I don't understand this.
Yeah. It's happening, and it happens like this.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
I like these movement trays, man. They definitely help the deployment phase go a little quicker. I mean,
Yes.
obviously, like my intent is just to kind of be a blob here.
Oh, sure.
Like,
Yep. Guys, you'll hear us talk a lot about intention. It's a great habit to be in, even when you're just playing for fun with your friends.
20, 25, 10, 20, 30. All right, 5. Ooh, 5 más. 5, 6. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me, although I do, looking at this board now, regret putting my warriors in the middle, where I think I should have put the fat boys, but we will recover.
Yeah.
We will do our best.
You still got, those guys are just summon style?
Yeah, I got some extra summoning guys in the back there.
Cool. So I think we got things all situated.
Yeah, man.
We are ready to get into the action. So you have option of turn. What would you like?
How fast? Sorry, so show me where your heroes are. They're kind of all melded into that wave of blood.
Here's the
over there.
Skullmaster. Here's the Bloodstoker. Here's the Bloodsecrator. Here's the 3 Priests.
You got it. Okay, how fast is your Juggy Lord moving?
They move 8. If they get whipped, they get +3 to their
runs.
Yeah, and I already have +2 for being a murder host.
Oh,
Plus
nice.
I have a flag.
10, 13, 14. Oh yeah, you can totally get on there if you want it.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm gonna call this bluff. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. I definitely, obviously the subsequent turns is a big factor. So
Yeah,
I want to get to those objectives. Well, we're going to start out with the hero phase because that's what happens first.
Yeah, brother.
And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give these Flesh Hounds in the, let's give the Blood Crushers, we'll give them +1 to hit.
All right, man.
It goes off. And now we're going to go to our cut ourselves with Blood Sacrifice. And that goes off. So I'm going to take D3 mortal wounds. I take 3 mortal wounds. Woohoo!
Put a blood tithe point.
Yep, and I gain a very much desired blood tithe point. So
Nice.
they have 6 wounds apiece on the priest, down to 3, and now the other buddy's gonna try to heal him. It fails, but I get to reroll because of the altar,
Okay.
and that fails still. Well, sometimes that happens. And now we're gonna cast a Judgment, the Hexagore Skulls.
Judged.
It goes off, only on a 3 is required, but, unlike the prayers. But it goes off without any issue.
Nice.
So we're gonna go to one of our priests here. Be holy within 12.
Those models look sweet, man.
Yeah, I really
I know a lot of people are giving flack about the bleeding skulls, but I'm like, this is Warhammer. It's supposed to look over the top, right?
I love the, like, imagining wizards bleeding from their eyes is a great
Yeah.
piece of narrative in my mind.
Every time I play Age of Sigmar, I just think of like some really pretty baller, like metal type of artwork. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. Those are definitely very metal.
Yeah.
So that is all the things I need to do in the hero phase.
Okay.
We're gonna cruise on over to rocking our movement. And it goes a little something like this. We're gonna start out with running the Golden Hounds. They get 6, and they're also within 16 of my Slaughter Priest, so they're gonna get 8.
Oof. We're hoofing it, boys.
Yep.
Hoofing it.
So 8 plus, that's 16 inches.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's not the worst.
It's a nice little screenage.
How dare you get in my way, puppies?
It begins.
Doing the infamous build-a-wall tactic.
Yeah, dogs are pretty good at that.
Yeah. Gonna build a wall and make Nurgle pay for it.
That's right.
And those things have fly, right?
They do.
Cool, gotcha.
We are gonna move the next hounds with a run.
Okay.
And we get a 3. Play music. And 3 plus 2, that'd be 5, so going 13.
Okay.
All right, we are at 2 command points for clarity's sake.
Right, because you start with the battalion and it's turn 1, of course.
Yep.
Cool. Gotcha.
Excellent. And now we're gonna run the we're gonna take our blood stoker, and I've never done it and I think it's hilarious. I'm gonna whip my blood secretor in the face.
So when does that happen? Is that in the movement phase or
Yeah,
the hero phase?
just like in the movement phase.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna whip him and give him +3 to his run.
Seems good. Okay.
I don't have to roll. It just
Yeah,
happens.
just happens, yeah.
So now he's gonna run.
Good to know.
And he gets a 5 plus 3, so he's going 8.
Nice, okay.
Plus his 5, so 13.
I like that. I like that they changed that to the movement phase because it used to be in the hero phase. So like before you make any moves, you had to like kind of commit to it, which
Yeah.
I like now that you get more options.
Yes, it could be the start of the movement phase.
Okay.
And I might be doing that just slightly off.
Oh, fair, whatever.
But yeah, it works out the same.
Yeah, yeah.
So the Blood Crushers will run. And they're gonna run 6 plus the 3, one from the icon and one from the murder host.
They are gonna be all up in here.
So 9 plus 8, looking at 17. I like it.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be El Brutal.
I feel much. Yesterday I did not have my psychic defense or whatever you would call it, wizardly defense against all of his stuff that just falls from the sky when it comes to mortal wounds. I was getting rained down on.
Ooh, yeah, it was, the Rainfather was definitely doing well. I had the clock. I forgot to roll what the clock starts at.
Oh, sure.
Let me go ahead and sneak over to the camera here and roll some orange dice here.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. Let me see what that is on my cycle of corruption.
Bloodstoker's gonna run. Going 3. So 8.
Let's see, 2 on cycle of corruption is, this is pretty sweet for me. So I've got add 1 to the wound rolls for all attacks by Nurgle units in the combat phase.
That is not bad at all, especially since I'm right in your face.
Yeah, I know. You're like, oh, cool, come to me. And I'm like, well, I got +1 to wound. Maybe not.
This is the other Skull Crushers running. 4 plus 3, so they're going 7 inches on their run. Oh, this is actually the leader here. So I got a 4 plus, he's Slaughter Host, so that's 6. Yeah, he gets all the way where he needs to be.
Seems good, man.
You have a range of 3 on your weapons?
I do on the big bile sword.
And did you do mortal wounds on impact when you charge?
Yes.
Okay.
I pick enemy units within 1 inch.
And I just have to tag within 3. I don't think I need to.
Remember from the center of the objective, though, so be careful.
Okay. Oh, I have this cool little cheat stick now.
There you go.
Yeah, cheat stick. And I've lost it.
we call it a quick measure, sir.
There we go. Looks good.
Looks good to me. Yep.
So Skullmaster's going there, and then we're gonna run the big unit to buddies. Getting
Oh, buddy.
4.
Oh, buddy.
So going 5, 13. Cool. And we're saying we can get up on this stuff.
Yeah, it's true measurement. So you got to, if you're going to go up it, you got to take some vertical movement of it.
You got it. You got it.
So as long as like if you move to 12 and it takes 2 or 3 to get up there, well then you're only moving 10 or 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Follow.
Yep. Yeah, there isn't really too many pieces of as defined impassable terrain in Sigmar. Most of it's either considered a building or area terrain. So, but which is kind of an interesting thing because like I know going back and forth between 40k and Sigmar, it kind of gets a little. Some things get a bit muddled.
Yeah.
So,
just to call out intention because I don't want to mess up. I'm making sure that everybody's going to be wholly within 8 of this unit.
You got it.
So that I can get my fight twice.
Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that 1 bit, sir.
I didn't figure you would.
No. I
I
mean,
mean,
good luck to you.
You know, the one thing I haven't thought about at all is the fact that you have your sweet laser beam.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked, man. This is looking pretty juicy for me right about now.
Yeah, there's a lot of tasty.
Look at some. This is I think the kids would call it. This is Gucci.
Luckily, I do have the ability to dispel, so maybe that'll work out with a you fail your.
Boo! Don't you put that hex on me.
I'm preparing to do that.
Quite literally want to put the hex on you.
Yes, get hexed. I don't think I want to add more bodies to getting laser beam though.
So remember, it's only per units. So like it doesn't. I don't care if your unit has 9, 4, 23, a million. If I just barely clip the unit, I'm going to hit the unit.
Right.
So, and that's of course Plague Wind that we're talking about here, guys. Pick a point within 14 inches. The fun part though is that I get to use the spell portal to kind of throw that out there. And then with a recent FAQ, it's actually not going back to the portal that came through. It's actually going back to the original caster. So you'll kind of get a feel for this thing. It really, I jokingly call this list kind of like playing the Death Star with a TIE Fighter swarm. My Plague Bearers are kind of like the TIE Fighters, just getting in the way and being obnoxious, and then these things just charge up the laser beam and see what gets destroyed in their path.
Until I go grab the other pieces, we'll use these Adepticon tokens as your gate.
Oh, the spell portals?
Yep,
cool.
But I'll go grab those tokens from yesterday.
Sure.
I am done moving. I'm going to get 2 points for having 2 heroes grab objectives.
Beautiful, yes sir, awesome.
And it's going to go back to you, Chris, if you want to jump to that. Oh, you're already at the overhead? Beautiful.
Right now, this is the end of the movement.
Yep.
And going into overhead, we'll get that camera rolling.
All right, we ready for the overhead here?
Yep. Go for it, man.
All right, so I think the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is try and just assess this battlefield here, because he has done a decent job of taking 2 of these objectives, which is frustrating to Grandfather Nurgle, but we have patience. We will do our best here. I think he is undercommitted to the center one, because I'm assuming that guy is your blood stoker.
The Skullmaster.
And
This is the Secrator.
And this little guy in the middle is the stoker, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
These
okay.
are the ones with this saves against spells.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna go ahead and do then is let's go ahead and cast. Rotigus is gonna go ahead and cast the spell portal.
Oh, you want to hit
Oh,
the
yeah, of
tray.
course. Sorry.
You got a 7.
Okay, you sure I can roll in there if you want?
It's okay. Next time.
Okay.
So you got the spell portal on a 7.
Yes, sir.
And you don't have +1?
No, I do not.
So I'll go ahead and try to deny with the dog.
Sure thing.
Yeah, we'll do the dogs that are farthest away from him.
So it's Rotigus here, so who is eligible?
We're looking at this guy.
30 inches.
No?
No, I don't think.
Okay, so I'll hit you with,
So
just hit you with this squad then.
there you go. Cool, sounds good.
Got it.
Nice.
Canceled.
Seems good.
No
All
portal
right.
this turn.
Boo! I mean, good job, buddy. So Rotigus will then attempt to cast his signature spell, the Deluge. I also need a 7. I got that off on an 8.
I don't, is that the one that's like...
I'm gonna roll 7 dice for every 4. This is gonna rain in Nurgle filth on you.
We'll try to cancel.
All right.
This same character, right?
Yes, sir.
So we'll have to go with, I don't think any of my priests got range. Probably should have moved them closer up. So we'll do it from this unit of house.
Okay.
Do not cancel.
All right. So let's go ahead and let's rain. Make it rain, brother.
Yep, 7 dice, 4 ups, you'll have targets, right?
Yes, sir. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. So it looks like I got 4 different targets. So I'm gonna call my shots now. Obviously, I'm still gonna call the 2 characters that are on the objectives because I kind of have to. And then I'm gonna go ahead and call this front juggy unit and this front doggo unit. So this doggo unit, this juggy unit, this hero, and then actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna take the center hero, the guy who's not on an objective currently.
My Bloodstoker?
That's him. I'll do him, this bro here, and then these 2 units right next to him. So let's go ahead and roll for the juggy unit first. They'll take 2 mortal wounds.
Yep.
The dogs will take 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
The hero on the objective will take 3 mortal wounds.
Hero on the objective. Well, this.
Nope, over here. We're
Well,
just gonna we're hunkering down right
This guy here?
Yep.
He'll ignore it on a 2+.
Okay, so roll that 1.
Here we go. I don't
It's
want
2
to
up against all mortal wounds, so you got to roll it 3 times.
Well, this guy specifically, 2 up ignores all effects of powers. This guy takes
What
2 up
relic
on
is
advance.
that?
This is the new one that comes with the slaughter host.
Oh, nice. Good to know. Okay.
So skull,
Roll
shard,
the 1.
mantle.
Called
Oh,
my shot,
you
brother. Take
son of a
3 mortal
gun.
wounds.
That was dirty.
That's what you get.
Dirty.
And then I have the dogs next. Oh
Yep.
no, I already did the dogs. I just have the next hero, right? I should only have one more target. Yep.
Yep.
So the hero in the middle here.
Okay.
Yep. Let's hit him, who has no protection. With just one mortal wound.
Okay.
All right. So there's Rod against his 2 powers.
I didn't like it.
I liked it. Thought it worked. Thought it worked just fine, sir.
Wasn't good.
Just fine. So let's see here. We can do. We're gonna do favored poxes and cut ourselves. We're gonna try and hit that juggy unit because that juggy unit can be real brutal here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut ourselves for +1 to cast. Take a mortal wound. So I need a 7 to go off. Even with the +1, it's not gonna work.
Beautiful.
So taking a mortal wound there. We're still in the hero phase here, so he's just gonna heal, or he's gonna try and cast another one. We're gonna say it looks like we're out of range for Arcane Bolt from him, so the Exalted guy is gonna go ahead and cast his. We're gonna target the Juggy unit for Arcane Bolt.
Okay.
Damn, I did it again, sorry, 6. It didn't go off. I mean,
Okay.
or I guess 6 did, but it doesn't matter. I'll just roll it again here. Didn't go off.
Okay.
Wasn't meant to be. Was not meant to be. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get
Used to the tray, yeah.
I do. I'm not a camera player. I'm not famous.
We're working on it.
Let's see here. So I went 1, 2. I went 1. I went 1. We're gonna try and reset the clock with the guy with the bob blade, so we'll cut ourselves for that. And that goes off on a 13. So good luck on buying on that one.
Not gonna mess with that.
All right.
So this is the laser beam.
Nope. This is resetting the clock.
Oh, okay.
We are going to reset this clock to number 5, which is going to force you to re-roll all your rolls of 6s to wound against me.
Okay.
So not only are you going to re-roll 6s to hit while you're within 12 inches of this guy here,
Yep.
but you're going to go ahead and also re-roll 6s to wound against me board wide.
That sucks.
Yep. I don't think it sucks at all, sir.
I'm glad.
So you stop spell portal. The laser beam only has a 14-inch range, so nothing there in range right now.
That was worthwhile.
We're gonna go ahead and heal before I forget because he's cut himself twice, healing D3 wounds. He'll heal both of them, so I won't even mark.
Cool.
So that seems good. And again, in case anyone's noticing, all this stuff happens in the hero phase, so as the active player, I can kind of choose the way it stacks.
Yep.
So. The only thing that Nurgle has at the start of the hero phase, which I did forget here, which I'm going to ask for your permission
Go
to
ahead.
do, is my Contagion
Yeah.
Points.
Yep.
So Contagion Points are the reset of the clock, which is a artifact that I don't have.
Okay.
So Contagion Points work like this. I get 3 points for having Nurgle guys in my territory. I would get a bonus +1 if I had no one of yours in my territory, but it looks like you're just across mid-board with at least a doggo unit.
Yep.
So I won't get that point.
Excellent.
And I normally would get 3 points for having some of my guys in your territory, which I do not have. And it looks like you might be within 3 inches of my tree here. I think you are. So I won't get the D3 from that, but on a 4 up, they'll take a mortal wound because my tree hates you. I did it again. Rolling on the screen that matters does not matter.
Ah,
Brutal. All right, so.
it's like when you drop a dice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, why did that not count?
Yep.
But then again, I tell people all the time, if you can't hit the table, man, you can't hit.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, I like that.
All right, so let's move on to the movement phase here. So I will get 3 contagion points. So I'm just going to keep track of that over here so I don't forget.
You got it.
So I've got 3. So can't do anything yet. Of course, we're Nurgle, so everything happens here in increments of 7. 7, 14, 21, 28. So.
Color dice.
Oh, perfect. Yep, sounds good. All right, so let's do some movement here. And when does the fight twice happen?
Immediately after I fight.
Okay. But it's not, you don't get to fight at the beginning of the combat phase, so like theoretically I could swing at you first, and then when you go to activate, then you would.
Yep.
Cool.
I think at the beginning of the combat phase, I have to actually dictate who would fight twice. So like you could potentially, hurt them down and make that an undesirable choice that I made.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So I've got. All right, so let's go ahead and run with these plague bearers here. So the run roll for the plague bearers over there. Gonna get a 1. I'll spend a command point to turn that to a 6.
You got it.
So they normally move 4, they're gonna move 10, but they're in the reverberating bell range here, so they're gonna move 13 inches. Again, I can only get up to 3 inches away from
Yeah, I gotta do it at the start of the combat phase.
Yep, okay.
To choose to leave none alive.
None shall be left alive. Hopefully I'll be left alive. I'll be left alive.
I hope I didn't, like you said, underwhelm the center there. I decided to save CP versus scoot an extra few inches up.
I'm gonna basically burn a couple inches here moving over this big old nasty, Nurgle-ish, beastish looking hill. So. I like this mat too, man. Where'd you get this mat?
This is Chris's mat.
What?
Frontline Gaming?
Nice, man. I dig it. That's awesome. Love it, dude. Burn a couple inches here. Yeah, man. I'm all about, like I said, I'm all about throwing out, you know, when I see cool stuff to help the game. Mats. These movement trays are sweet. You make these, right?
Yep. Tabletop Alchemy.
Love it, man. I'm gonna get a little fast and loose with this movement because at this point, these back guys, in my opinion, are not going to impact too much right now.
Yes,
so,
looks like a confrontation is about to happen.
this conversation's quickly becoming a confrontation. All right, and now, unfortunately, these plague bears are not going to be within any range here. So, George, you're already close over there. You might just roll me a run roll for me. What'd I get?
6.
Hey-o! Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I'll say I never gave you anything.
All right, so you guys are just going to move their 10, which I'm going to try and play a little wrap around here. I wish I had my bigger model. Oh well. If I had my actual tree models, I'd be a little better off, I think, but oh well. Back my guys up just a little bit. I think I'm a little too close. I'm just trying to keep me honest here.
Sure.
Keep my bale pipers up top because I like my toot toots. They force you to re-roll your battle shocks of 1, so hopefully I'll be the only one getting models back.
Yeah, I hate that.
I do not. I think it's quite great. But I may be biased. I'll admit that. Okay, so the movement trays are done, which is kind of the only thing I don't like about like these. You know, some of the movement trays out there right now, it makes deployment go so quick, but then after a while, man, you start running out of space for everything.
Yep.
So the Chaos Warriors up on that grassy hill, they're gonna run. Ooh, baby, there you go.
Big 5.
So they're human, they get to move 5, 10. They're not within 7 here, so just a 10, which is still fine. We're just gonna basically burn a couple inches going down this hill because it's all slippery and slimy and nurgly. And he's just gonna go through it as long as I don't lose him through the damn hole. Boop. Yeah, they look cool with their purple cloaks. I'm all happy that turned out good. Mm-hmm. All right, Exalted Fat Boy, he's gonna run 4. So he's gonna move 8, or sorry, did that wrong. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12 total.
Uh-oh. How'd you feel that charge?
Rainfather.
He can run a charge because of the tree.
He is going to be able to run in charge because he's within 7 of the tree.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Rainfather moves 3, so not as far. He's only going to move an 11.
Definitely Hail Married for the objectives. We'll see how it goes on holding it down.
Homeboy over here is going to run. Nice. He's going to hoof it pretty well himself. Okay. So, can't shoot because of ran. I'm out of command points because we basically buffed him up 1 and I used 1 on the run. Okay. So, we're just down to the charges. So we're going to charge here.
Cool.
It looks like we rolled a big old 12. Which,
well, that's not what I wanted you to do.
See, I disagree. I think that's exactly what I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's going to be good for you.
Okay. And then I'm going to, actually, you know, I'm going to be a little, I think I'm going to try and be a little clever here. I'm going to go here. No. I was only 7 away, so let me just think about this a little bit here.
Yeah, you should be able to do whatever you want, really.
Yeah. What's the reach of your weapons?
Just 1.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool. All right, then. And then you declare at the beginning of the combat phase, so you don't get to declare yet because we're still charging.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, what we're going to go ahead and do is charge in. I'm going to move my branch just a little. Hope that's all right there. I think I'm big enough to move a branch.
That's cool.
All right, so he's going to get in there. And then he's going to go ahead and roll his D3 mortal wounds for impact hits. So 2 up on the dogs and 2 up on the juggies. Good job. And then it's D3 on the juggies 1, D3 on the dogs. 2.
1.
Okay. And then these plague bearers here, because they are within 7 inches of the tree, they will also attempt to charge.
Yep.
And they will roll a big old 11.
Dang. Not having difficulties there.
No, we're doing just dandy here.
In my mind, you weren't able to go through that.
Oh, sure. Then that's the intent. I'm going to move your die, though, just a little bit.
Yep.
Just so I can do stuff. Do stuff and things. Things and stuff. And then I'm going to put that actually behind you. Classic TIE fighter maneuver. Protect the star! Protect the star! And I think because of your big old round base, I'm not going to be able to clear that, it looks like to me. But I'll at least get in the gap, so that's fine. Okay.
Can't believe we rolled that 1 on that Skullmaster.
Whew.
Gosh. Which is rude.
I could. Because I had more faith than you, brother! Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I like playing the Chaos Gods against each other because it just makes it feel a lot more fun.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put this Piper over that way. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled F-U. I think that's how the rhyme went, right?
Yeah.
Close enough. It's a loose translation. I think it's from the same people who defined that San Diego meant a whale's vagina.
I hadn't heard that.
If the watchers want to correct me on it, feel free.
Let's go to the camera. I hate this fucking mouse.
And what's the movement of those things over there?
What things is that? The skulls?
The cool bleeding skull things.
8 inches.
Okay, so
They'll go away at the end of the round, though, on a...
Righto, I'm just trying to say if they stick around, take a look at here, I want you to confirm with me that I'm basically going to make it impossible for you to move past this Plague Bearer wall. Because you can only move 8, right?
Yeah.
Does that look good to you?
Looks good to me, yeah.
Good. Excellente, sir. I said excellente. All right. So, beginning of... Oh, actually, what I did forget to do,
Yeah.
and I'll ask your permission again, is if I can Pestilent Breath something, because at the beginning of the shooting phase I needed to do that. Because it's not a shooting attack, it just happens.
Okay.
Because I was within 6 of for the charge, all I need to do is I would just pick the Juggy unit. You said it's a 9-man unit?
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For those that know, I'm going to roll 9 dice because the unit's 9 strong. Looking for 5 ups. For every 5 up, I cause a mortal wound, so I will cause 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds on these guys.
Yep.
All right.
And that's good enough for me. Killing a Juggy. Okay. So now it is about to enter the combat phase, sir.
All right, so at the start of the combat, I will go ahead and choose for these guys to fight twice. You're not charging with those. You can't charge with
I
them.
can't.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and spend a command point and have these Blood Crushers fight twice this round.
All right. So then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to activate with the Exalted.
Yep.
And he's going to swing with his 5 attacks now because he buffed himself up. Looking for 3s, rerolling 1s. Going to reroll these 2 1s.
There we go.
Okay. And then also wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s because he's also within range of the other guy too. His best bro.
Me too. There you go.
So 3. These are going to be Rend 2 for 3 damage apiece.
All right, so 4 ups. Or I'm 6 ups.
Try again.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Ah! Nope.
So that's 9 damage getting through there.
All right. So here's 1. That's 3 damage. And then 3 4s. There's 7 damage. And then 2 more.
All right.
Going here. All right, then I'm next. You do have a few Plague Bearers in range of my Blood Crushers.
Oh, that is true.
So we'll go ahead and activate with the Blood Crushers.
Sounds good.
I don't want to lose another model at the moment. So we're going to go 3 here.
Yep. So you'll definitely get 1 more into the fight for the fat boy.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just going to kind of come in and like be for moral support. He might be able to actually get into this one, into the Plague Bearers.
Darn.
Because he's going to be out.
Yeah.
But the next guy will come in, I think might be able to, because if you pile in this way first and wheel, then you get him in that way. Yep, sounds good. So it looks like you have 2 into the Plague Bearers and
3.
Possibly...
Oh, just 2 into this guy.
Well, 2 into him. Oh yeah, 2 into
when
him.
I pile in on the second fight, then I
Right,
can
yeah, and currently 2 into him if you want it, because he's got a choice between the Plague Bearers. And
yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna do 2 on the big fatty.
Yep, seems good. And you do get to pile in and fight again, right?
That's right.
Very nice. Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, though, I am out of range of the Secretor.
Yes, sir.
So we'll do our 2 Hellblades first. Now I'm re-rolling 6s to hit and to wound.
Yes.
Okay. So here's the 2 Hellblades.
Okay.
There's a 6.
Reroll that. Beautiful.
But I get 2 hits. I'm not -1 to hit. Though, right?
You are not -1 to hit the big fat boy, but you are -1 to hit the small boys.
Yep. Okay. So then looking for 3s. 1 -1 save.
All right. So he starts with 4 up. He's gonna have a 5 up. Nope. Damage.
Yeah, just 1.
So then blubber and bile. Blubber and bile. No, he takes a damage.
Okay. And then now I'm going to swing the mounts. Looking for 3s and 3s. Rerolling 6s. And I'm in range to reroll 1s right now from my demon hand.
Okay.
I failed.
And did you reroll 6s to wound as well? Don't forget.
I will not forget. I think I did forget though.
Okay.
On one of them, there's a 6. Okay,
Nice.
so 4 wounds.
Okay. Any rend?
No rend.
Okay, so these are 4s.
Single.
Because I forgot to cast Mystic Shield. Ooh, okay, so I'll save 2, but oh yeah, this is just save roll, not my blubber and bile. Sorry, getting excited. Blubber and bile. These are 5 ups. No, taking 2 more.
Is that where you reroll 1 though?
No, because that's a blubber bile.
Okay, cool.
It's not a save.
Oh,
roll.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And I'll now just do my attacks into the Plague Bearers, which is going to be 2 guys. So here's the Hellblades. -1 to hit. I reroll 1s. Those both fail because I knocked that over. And then the mounts. And I have to reroll 6s even on those guys,
Yes. Because as long as the unit is within 12, then you're re-rolling them.
right? Okay. I needed 4s because of the -1,
That is correct.
which hurt a lot, and those failed.
Good job, TIE Fighters!
Yeah, so now we're going to pile in and fight again.
No, you don't immediately do it, right? You get to select later, or is it
it's
immediate?
immediately.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is way more powerful than I thought. Okay. Cool beans. So now you'll definitely be able to get 3 into the fight for the fat boy. Well, actually, yeah, still only 3.
Yep.
Because he's unfortunately based with 2 models, so he won't be able to pile in.
Yep.
And he is, I'm going to say the intention was not, so like you basically just kind of clean that up a little bit. So you're still going to have 2 into the Plague Bearers, and now it looks like 4 into the, or 4 or 3.
The thing I'm worried about is staying with.
Because I didn't think this guy was going to be able to get in within an inch.
Oh, he was just right there.
Oh, okay, was he? Okay,
Yeah.
my mistake then. Because I thought, okay. So
yeah,
you get
he-
4 into the fat boys?
Yep.
Sounds good.
So now the word is 4 into the fat boy. I need 4s to hit, 6s reroll. Unfortunately. Okay, that worked out. And then now I need 3s, reroll
Rerolling
6s. 6. Woo!
Nice.
3
So
wounds
3.
-1.
You got it. So 5 ups. Saved 1, and then 5 ups. Saved 1, so 1 gets through.
Yep.
Just taking 4.
Now the mounts. 3s and 3s. Reroll 6s. And reroll 1s.
Yes, sir.
I'll save the 1s separately because I have to reroll the 6s. There we go. There we go. And that was
Remember, you never could reroll a reroll anyway, so you should have just picked up 6s and 1s at the same time. That would have been fine.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Never can reroll a reroll.
That works. So that's all gravy. That 2's no.
Yep. Now you need 6s to wound.
3s.
Oh, sorry. You're re-rolling 6s to wound.
Yeah.
My mistake. Oh, nice.
That was not great.
I thought it did fine.
That many saves?
And this is against the fat boy.
Yep.
Okay. These are 4s. Ooh, man, I'm failing saves the day, brother.
Good.
So the past 2, blubber and bile. Made 1, and I reflect the mortal wound back at you.
Woo.
So I'll take 3. He's taking 7.
All right.
He's not feeling too good.
And then the 2 attacks into the Plague Bearers, -1 to hit.
Yep,
Need
-1
5s.
and rerolling 6s.
Yep, none there. And then the mounts, 4s.
Rerolling 6s. Oh, I saw that 6 coming back, and then you got bumped.
1 wound -1.
Oh man, all right. It's a 5 up rerolling
Yep.
1s. Oh, you said mine, Ren 1, so that
You're good.
fails.
No,
now
no,
it's
no, there was no Ren.
oh no Ren. So either way, 3 still failed.
Yep.
So disgusting resilience.
There you
Now
go.
he'll pass.
Yep. Does that fire 1 back at me?
It does not. It's only on the big guys that they fire 1 back at you.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's kind of like, because theirs is called blubber and bile or something. Like it's not disgusting. It's
Yeah.
gross. Apparently.
My attacks are done on that unit. You can go now.
So now my Plague Bearers will go next. And correct me if I'm wrong, all you have left is the dogs that haven't swung, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm out of 3 on the Skullmaster. Stream it. What you got?
So it looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 into the dogs and 2 into the crushers. So 2 into the crushers. Looking at 4s, they suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I don't see Sarge in there, so just 10 attacks into the dogs. Looking for 4s.
Stop that.
And we normally wound on 3s, but the clock, oh no, I changed the clock, that's right. I changed it to hurt you, not help me. Okay, so 3s to wound here. So we'll look at 4 saves, no rem, sir.
I got this.
You
Doggies!
Puppers!
I saved 2.
Ah, it needs a dead doggo.
Yep.
And there's...
Luckily, there's no consolidate in this game.
Yeah.
Swing.
'Kay.
Okay, so back to me with the doggies.
Yes, sir.
There's 2 doggies.
Yep.
And they're gonna have 4 attacks each.
Yep.
And we're looking for -1 to hit, so we usually are 3s, we need 4s. And we can reroll 1s because our Skullmaster. And I need to reroll 6s.
Yes.
Okay, less good. And then now we need 4s.
Rerolling 6s.
You son of a bitch. Dang it, 1 wound. I hope I kill that Plague Bear.
You better not.
He deserves it.
How about any rend?
Nope.
So it's a 5-up failure.
You
5
deserve
up
it.
disgusting.
Yay!
Boo! Hiss! Boo!
Okay, so I killed a Plague Bear. It was fantastic.
Let's see here. So I think I'll kill this Plague Bear. Okay.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
So the big question is, 1, I
Battle-
still have the objectives, but you got 1.
Yep. And Battle Shock.
Ooh, Battle Shock. I hope I roll a 1, but I have to re-roll it right now?
You will have to reroll it because my Piper's nearby. Oh, try again.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to roll for my Plague Bears. And I'm fine because I only lost 1 model.
Cool. So we're both good.
And
Doggies
then
can't fail
now it's still Battle Shock phase, so I took 7 wounds this turn. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to roll 7 4-ups to see how much I heal. And I'm going to heal quite a lot of them. I'm going to heal 5 wounds.
Oh, that guy, that hurts.
So then he's going to go back up to 2 suffered.
Man, I hate it. That's not good.
Good, good.
Sorry.
Yes, I will score a single point. So it is 2-1 your favor right now.
Yep.
And then we can go to a priority roll.
I really don't want you to win that.
Pick a winner.
Hiya!
3,
I win ties. Sadness.
6. I'll take the double. All right.
That sucks.
So actually, at the beginning of the battle round, 2 things happen first.
Yep.
1, or actually, does your eyeball thing happen at the beginning or
Oh
the
yeah,
end
it
of the
goes,
battle
it goes
round?
away unless I roll 5 up.
Okay.
It stays.
Cool. So now, my thing that happens is because I was on the 5, it's going to move over to the 6 now, which is D3 units are going to take D3 mortal wounds as long as they're nearby each other. So 2 units. So I'm going to pick the Juggernaut and this guy. This is not a spell, so you will not get protected from the clock. So against the big guy, I need a 3. 3 mortal wounds would be great. How about just 1 mortal wound?
On my friend.
Yep. And then the Juggies will take. There's the 3. I rolled it in the wrong order. Damn.
So 3 on these guys.
Yep. Kills the Jugger.
1, and then 2 more. Put those right here.
And then what we're going to go ahead and do is, let's see. Excuse me.
Well, it is an objective game.
So let's go ahead and have Rodigus attempt to cast the spell portal. And that will not go off in double ones.
Oh, it won't.
So then let's go ahead and just go. Rodigus is going to go his Rainfather spell goes off on a 9.
And which one's Rodigus?
Right here.
That guy?
The guy with the hat.
We'll just have the doggos try to deny.
Sure thing. Show me a 10.
Nope.
Not a 10. 3, 6, 7, 4 ups. Looks like I got 2. Okay. Maybe even 3. I may have bumped 1. Sorry. I think I'm just gonna go 2 because that's what I called.
I think it looked like 2.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and choose the Juggernauts here that I'm fighting with.
Yep.
For 1 mortal wound.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go ahead and choose. I'm feeling juicy with it, man. You know what? I'm gonna choose the dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, take that.
3.
Yep.
That's them.
That'll kill the dogs. Good. So now, do me a favor, out of curiosity, because I wanted to pick that Juggulord again.
Yep.
Roll a 2 out for me. Just make me feel good about my choice. Man! That would have been so brutal.
I would have been crying. Reset. About
Yep.
so about
Game
that.
over. Time to get a beer. Sorry, guys, on Twitch. We'll be back in an hour.
Yeah. It already is
man.
looking pretty dire.
I don't know, man. You've got good board position. I've got to crash through here. Missing the spell portal hurt, but I think I can still try to come. I think I can come back from this because I'm basically just going to pick a point right there. Well, I got to cast it. Let me cast a spell first. How about that?
Sure.
We're going to cut ourselves once for Plague Wind. And even with the cut, it does not go off.
Beautiful.
Not beautiful. What I will then do is he's going to go ahead and cast Sumptuous Pestilence. Needs a 6 for this one. Still doesn't go off. Wow. We're going to cast Favored Poxes from the cutter. He's going to cut himself. He has a +1, so with a 6 goes to a 7. It will go off.
Okay, let's try a 9.
Didn't you?
I got 2 dogs there plus the priest.
So 30 inches is the trick, right?
Yep, that's good.
You got it. Cool. So show me an 8.
Nope.
No, close. Okay. So what that's going to do is that Favored Poxes is going to make them -1 to hit, save, and wound.
Yep.
So they're going to hate life right now.
Yep.
So he's cast twice. He's cast twice. He's cast once. He's going to try and reset the clock.
Okay.
Good job. Casting on a 9.
Cancel.
Oh, mean.
Take that.
Mean Joe Green. He's going to heal his D3 here. So he'll heal his 2. He's fine. Back to full strength. He cut himself twice. So he'll heal 2. He's fine.
The pain. They must be destroyed or else they come back.
Yeah. They're obnoxious.
Yeah.
So how many battle points are you sitting on right now?
3 victory points?
No, battle points? Or sorry, command points. Sorry, I misspoke.
1.
1, right, because you only used 1 last turn. I'm at 1 currently. My contagion points go 3. No, so 4 up for the juggies. Yes. Oh, it's just 1 mortal wound. So 1 mortal wound on the juggies. Because you're being near that.
Yep.
So I'm up to a total of 7 contagion points. Do you have another red die I could use?
Yeah. Was I within 3 of that tree?
Oh.
Because I did
Double check.
do some moving.
Double check. If you're not, put your guy back and I'll get D3 contagion points instead. So instead I'll roll a 1. So instead I'm going 3, 4. So I'm actually at 8 contagion points then.
You had done 1 mortal to me, right?
Yep, it was only 1.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yep, we're good.
Cool. Sounds good there. Let's do some move Monte. Rodriguez will run. Or actually, sorry, Brackish Filth is not in range yet, so that's fine. So Rodriguez is going to move his 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. I wonder, how greedy do I want to get here? Oh, man. I really wish these 2 were flip-flop because I would retreat out of here and bring him up and maybe just try and punk your Juggy Lord. Because he's down to 2 wounds remaining, right?
Yeah, he's in big trouble.
He's not feeling good. That's what I thought. Okay.
And the double turn hurts because I could have got at least up on some points.
Oh, I'm still in the objective here. I'm cheating.
There we go.
We'll measure him in a second. I just want to make sure I do this right first.
Now, is he so you've left the objective because you got to be within 3.
Oh, righto. So we're going to do this then instead.
So he's going to stay within 3 so he doesn't lose the subsequent turns.
Yep, correct. So what this guy's going to do then is he's just going to run over here. Or he's not going to run, sorry. He's just going to move his 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to go here, just making sure he stays within 14 of these bros. So that's fine. And actually, he's going to get up a little bit closer. Okay. All right. So this Great Unclean One is going to go ahead and shoot his Pukish Filth on him. D6 shots for 2 shots.
Yep.
I should have rolled it in the tray, but oh well. I'll roll this. 3s, 3 rolling 1s. Good job. 3s, or 2s, sorry. He's still full strength now. As I healed him up. Good job. These are Rend 2 for 1 damage apiece.
He's dead.
Woo! All right, no more fight twice for you, sir.
That sucks.
And because, oh man, so this is a funny thing, right? Because technically my hero just killed your bro, but I'm not in range of it, so I don't think I'd be able to kill it because the way it's worded is if a hero is slain, then the guy would take it. But I don't think I'm in position to take it.
Yeah, it's still going to just be open ground now.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay, good to know. All right, so then what we're gonna go ahead and do is he'll go ahead and fire his filthy shots into him, into the juggies. So how many shots is he gonna get? D6, 1, threes. No, nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Charge is. I guess I probably should have moved those plague bearers up. So let's just roll. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh well.
I mean, you're still in move. Are you? Yeah, you're into shooting.
I moved the shooting, so I'm done. So charges here. Rodigus. Wunderbar. He can go
I did that
wherever.
last time.
He can go wherever he likes, sir.
Are you gonna leave that objective again?
Nope. I'm just gonna go over right here.
Okay.
Just to get within a half an inch of you. Bonk.
So we got the half inch. We got 3, right?
That's exactly what we're looking for.
Cool.
Thunk. Thunk squad. He's just gonna poke you. And then what we'll go ahead and do first, because you're not gonna fight me twice, which is great. We're gonna actually activate with the plague bearers first.
Okay.
Pile in here.
Do you do mortal wounds on impact, or is that just?
I
me?
do. I have to do that. Yep.
Okay.
I do have to do that. And that's a must ability, not a may. Has to happen. Which is interesting, because I like the idea with the concept now with the Warhammer games that they're forcing you to remind your opponents of stuff that has to happen. Kind of like how Magic the Gathering, if it's like a an effect that has to keep the game state alive, it forces you to. I think their mistake is probably maybe going a little too far on the may stuff. So, because it's not, I don't think it's my opponent's job to tell me what I'm playing and vice versa, you know what I mean? But so let's see here, 4 up. Yes, D3. Just 1 mortal wound on the jug, so that'll finish him off like he was supposed to be.
Yep.
Okay, which means my piling would have looked slightly different then, because these guys would have been free to pile, and he would have been free to pile. After that, it just would have been the same. Okay, so Plague Bearers, I think it looks like to me 4 at best, but the important thing is I've got you based on this guy, so it's still just going to be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, and 1. So I've got 4 guys over there, 4s and 3s. Whole lot of nothing. That was wonderful.
Yeah. Back to me.
Wet noodles. They're TIE fighters, man. They don't hit nothing.
So you didn't charge my line over there. Still,
I did
right?
not. No.
Okay, cool.
I did not.
All
Forgot.
right.
Moved on.
We'll
I'm gonna learn.
We'll go 3 Hellblades into the big guy.
Yep. We're gonna learn today.
That's what we have going on.
Yep. Rerolling 6s.
Yep, that was terrible. 1 hit.
And then rerolling 6s to wound.
One
Or no,
wound?
no. Now you are not rerolling 6s to wound because I did not reset the clock. So you're good. 1
This
wound.
is save. Yep, -1.
So 5 up. Nope.
Single damage over there.
Blubber bile. Nope. Takes the
Yay.
damage.
And then the bodies. The hooves. Not -1, not rerolling 1s.
You're
Reroll
rerolling
6s.
6s though.
It's disgusting.
It's actually called withering.
I don't like it.
I love it.
1 wound, no Ren.
It's obnoxious.
It is.
No Ren, so 4 up save. He loves it.
And then the other dude, Hellblade, reroll the 6.
Yep.
1 hit. No wounds.
Remember, you were -1 to hit against the Plague Bearers. The 5 still hits, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This needs 3s to hit.
Yep.
And reroll 6s.
No, you get to keep your 6 on this one on the wound. Oh, is that a hit roll or a wound
was a
roll?
hit roll.
Hit roll, okay.
Nothing. Back to you.
All right, Rodigus doesn't have to pile in. He's already there. So he's going to go ahead and do, let me pull him up again. It's been a while. I think I may have messed him up a little bit yesterday in our practice game, so I just want to make sure I read through him perfectly.
Okay. Rotigus. Mean rotten.
Oops, going to the wrong thing here. Whoops. Rodigus! Rodigus! Wasn't there like an evil villain called Radigus or something? All right, so here we go. So 5 attacks on the Narwhal, which is a 3-inch reach weapon. So 4 or 5 attacks. He's full strength, so he'll be hitting here on 2s. He hates you. Reroll these 1s. Still got a 1 back. Okay. Then we're gonna wound on 3s. Reroll these 1s. Nope. So 3 saves at -1 for 2 damage apiece against the Juggos.
3 saves and -1, so I save 1.
2
take
damage
2.
apiece.
So 4 damage.
It's a dead Juggo, right? Okay.
Who just fought?
Rodigus.
That guy?
Yep.
And this guy already has fought?
No, he has not.
Okay.
I only fought with the Plague Bears right now.
I'll just go like that.
Okay. D3 attacks with the tummy teeth. Nom 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 nom. 3 attacks. These are going to be 2s to hit, or sorry, 3s to hit, 2s to wound. So backwards of the Rainfather.
Yep.
Or the Rain Stick. So 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the battalion. Nope, 2 hits, and then 2s. Rerolling 1s because of the time, but 2, and these are going to be Ren 2 for 2 damage apiece.
Save 1.
2 damage. And then my favorite part, the host of Nurglings! These are 5s and 5s. Nothing.
Okay.
Cool. Your activation, sir?
No other comment for me.
All right, then Papa Bear, Papa BQ. Again, uses command ability as always. Going up to 5 attacks. 3s. Rerolling 1s. Okay. And then 3s, rerolling 1s. So 3 at Ren 2 for 3 damage apiece.
Save 9.
So that's 9 damage.
2, 7,
Woof.
8, 9.
Oof.
Yes, nice.
Now this was something that we didn't see in the practice game yesterday, was actually the fatties doing fatty things.
Yeah, I didn't want to fight them.
Yeah.
Not much choice.
No.
Yeah, I wish, I see some things I could have done better in my setup here.
For sure. Me as well. I was really kind of hoping to be able to take more, like where my warriors were, I think honestly is frankly where my fat boys should have been.
Yeah.
But again, when we said arcane power, you and me were in the same thing. I
Yeah.
think that's honestly going to call this game a wash.
Yeah.
From a deployment standpoint. But that's why it's still fun, because in my experience with playing Sigmar, it's not necessarily the games you think you're going into gonna win. It's the games that you think you're going into that you're gonna lose that really shows you the most and how you
Sure.
can learn.
Yeah, respect.
Because I know I'm learning a lot too. Hell, just the difference between our practice game yesterday and today, I've already seen how you've changed a little bit. So
Yep.
this is how you learn games for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what we can do with this.
Yep.
So that is all of that.
Okay. So unfortunately, I'm not within 3 of this one. Again, I'm very curious the way that's worded. I'll have to look it up after this game, because I really, man, I didn't realize my shots were going to do it.
Yeah, it's just on the counter there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me take a look here.
I'll start orienting my phase here.
Yeah, for sure.
First thing I'm going to try to do, I'm going to go ahead and try to heal my buddy, my Slaughter Priest that's hurt. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's
Damn it.
the number of victory points is equal to this, blah blah blah. The player with the most. Okay. The player loses control of it only if you move away from it or if you're slain. So unlike...
If I lost control, we don't gain it.
Right, so I'm not going to gain it, but you're not going to keep scoring for it either.
Of course.
So that's helpful. Okay, so I scored 2 points this turn, so I'm up to 3 to your 2.
I just cut myself. I got 2 mortal wounds on my buddy here, but gaining blood tithe.
Okay.
And then I'm going to...
And how many command points are you at, bud?
I'm at 2.
Okay. And you're at 2 points. Okay. I'm just trying to keep track of my score over here, too.
Yep. And we're going to do Kill Frenzy on the big unit of Blood Crushers.
Okay.
Re-rolling. Goes off, so I got +1 hit. And
these are all prayers, right? I can't dispel any of these?
Yep.
Sounds good. I'm off mic. I'm going to grab something quick.
how do I want to do this? I need to block him. I need to cause him to be within 12 of these things. We're going to go this route. So 8. And it's all about this mission is what's so tough about this. Because I really need to get my hero to this objective, or I need to stop him from getting his hero to the objective. And both are extremely difficult right now. Let's see. I don't really know how I'm going to do it.
So hopefully I've given you some stuff to ponder about.
Definitely.
I think I blocked you out from getting on that objective, right?
Yeah, unless I charge in.
Unless you charge in. Okay. But so remember, it's a move, and it's not move bold, so it's not a normal move. It's in your movement phase.
What, you can only score it in your movement phase?
That's what it sounds like, according to... Double check me. Because normally when you say normal moves
You
or
want to just read
move...
it while I think about things?
Yeah, for sure. Player controls a place of power if a friendly hero finishes a move, not bold, not capitalized, within 3 inches of it.
Okay, so I don't understand. Can I or can I not do it after I charge in?
Normally, I would say you can't, but I haven't looked up into it. So if you want to for this game, I will allow it if that's the intention.
Just standard scoring, right?
Yeah, for
is
sure.
How I'm considering it.
Yeah.
Just like the end of the phase, or the end of the turn. All right, so 5.
Well, I know this is one of the more specific missions. That's why it's like you can't take anything from the core rulebook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. Anyone listening on the stream right now wants to correct me in the comments, please do. Again, I haven't played some of these older missions in a while, especially with the new 2.0.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm new to Sigmar.
Well,
But
even like
it just seems to, I'm just going off of, if it doesn't say specifically, which it just, I don't know, a bold word versus a not bold word is too crazy to think about.
yeah, for sure. So I'm down with that. We shall play it out.
All right, so cheat check time. And there's the other one. There's no way to move into that.
And just for your own sake, I think we've been playing this game for about a little over an hour now.
Sure.
So like I always like to make me and my opponents aware of that. Just because like I know sometimes like when you're playing in an event, they only give you like 2.5 hour rounds or something like that.
Sure.
Which I think we're going at a good pace. Especially like the early turns always go a little bit slower.
Yeah. I mean, plus you got to account for the breakdown of the armies and whatnot.
Oh yeah, for sure, of course.
All right, life. Let's see. It's all about point of entry right here.
Anything interesting happen in your hero phase?
No.
Okay, I was kind of I walked away to grab a
+1 to
drink.
hit on these guys.
Okay, yeah, I kind of missed that, so I just wanted to double check.
Got a blood sacrifice off.
Cool.
These guys are doing that. I hate it. I hate it. My options are very, very tight.
Yeah, so I definitely got a little lucky there on the
Double turn?
well, so the double turn, not so much. I'll be honest, what I really got lucky on is the fact that, you rolled that 1 with that relic. That basically put your bro at half life, so it actually gave me a shot of trying to like sniping him with my clock. And once I saw that, that's why I knew that I was gonna bait out some of your dispels with some of the more traditional damage threatening ones to make sure I could reset the clock, because I knew that one you couldn't deny.
Yeah, that sucked really bad. And then the shots.
Yeah, and then the
It was all bad. It was not good.
That's like I said, I was trying to set it up where I didn't need magic, and the fact that the magic was what honestly kind of dented you at first was pretty sweet. I was pretty happy with that. So
not enjoy it.
Nurgle was pleased.
Yeah, nothing's as I want it to be. I'm honestly probably about ready to reset right after this turn. We'll see what happens here, but I'm so pigeoned in that I can't be effective.
Yeah, I think
it's already lost.
it's a tough mission for you for sure. I mean, even especially because like your Slaughter Priest was so far out of the fight, they were not like. I really thought the Slaughter Priest was going to be who you were going to go stand on objectives with, frankly.
Yeah, I should have. That's part of the where I see I would have done things differently.
Oh, right, because we thought arcane places, and that's why they were back. Yep, I got you. Yep, I'm on board.
Yep. All right, we'll go with this. Yeah, and then these guys actually want to move up this time because it's smart. Kind of would like to hide from line of sight too, because that's good. Going 8. Going run. And going an additional few. Yeah, these get watched on the back end. 13.
Okay. Gotcha.
We just go live because why not?
Yeah, I dig it.
And this guy. Going over here. And
I like to think somehow that my Great Unclean Ones are actually doing all these really like slick moves to the Harlem Globetrotters that we're listening to right now. Like something that was just dancing with a sword, like, hey, having a good time, just check it out.
right. This guy's gonna fall back.
Coward! And make sure during your fallback you can't come within 3 of this other unit because you weren't engaged with this unit. Or no, you were engaged with that unit. So yeah, you could leave. Okay. You're
Even still, when you fall back, you
good.
just can't injure me within 3.
good.
You can still fall back within 3 of them.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. My mistake. Yep. My mistake. Sorry. I've been playing all kinds of different games lately too, which is not the answer I should be saying, but
That definitely can cause
confusion.
yeah,
for sure.
I've also been playing a lot of games. Kill Team and other things.
Kill Team looks fun.
I love Kill
I
Team.
think that might be something worth getting back into for me with 40K. I used to be a long-time 40K player, as you
It's
know.
awesome.
And then I converted over to Sigmar. I think my boy Bill Souza got me into Sigmar for sure. Pretty hardcore.
We're gonna charge you now.
Ah, boo. I mean, bring it on.
And we're gonna start.
I'm no coward.
We'll charge you with the Stoker here.
Sure, man.
He makes it, so that'll get me in range of the objective.
Seems good.
And then now we're gonna charge you with the big Blood Crusher unit.
Okay.
And we get a 5 plus 1 is 6.
And remind me, you're counting wounds remaining, correct?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So that Stoker has 4 wounds remaining?
Yes.
Okay, the come at me bro Stoker?
Yeah. This is terrible. All right, so 6. 6. Yeah, I'm only gonna tag you with 3. It's not what I want. Maybe you being a big mess in there is to my benefit.
Maybe.
Regardless, we still would like the battle. Almost got my leg.
We're gonna try some shenanigans here. These hounds will try to charge. They get a 10. No struggles there. So we want to stay out of 3 of this guy.
I will come after you.
And
It's actually kind of funny too, because like I love watching the sculpts of models like through the ages, right? And I remember thinking like, I know that this is your Exalted Great Unclean One. I used to have one back in the day, and thinking like, oh my god, how massive is this dude? Now I'm looking at him next to the other two, and I'm like, looks like he's lost some weight. Good for him.
yeah.
Grandfather Nurgle's on the Atkins diet or something. He's leaning out. He's looking good.
Right. So I think that's all my charges. We're gonna start off with a devastating blow here.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and target this unit instead of the other.
Seems good.
So there is 6 of them that make the impact. We could probably do 7. Let's do it like that.
Sure.
So 7 of them make impact.
Brutal.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Brace right back.
2 pluses are required. I get a single 1, so 6 D3 mortal wounds.
Woof.
Wow, I rolled low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
That seems fine.
I didn't like it. It could have been much more devastating.
You should have, with 6 dice, you should have gotten 12, I think, by average standards. Okay. So we're going to be disgusting here, and we're going to see how disgusting I am. Not that disgusting.
Yay.
So I will roll 5 damage to third.
It was 10 total.
Oh, my mistake. So I just rolled 6. I owe you 4 more. I'm sorry. Oh, right, because you just handed me the dice. They were D3s. My mistake. Sorry, that's why I just picked them up. So I'll save 1 more. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So that happens, and then we'll just begin combat. We're gonna start off with the Blood Crushers.
Let's see here. So hold on. Before you decide, I'm going to pull models.
Okay.
And okay. These 8. I'm just going to keep them off this side. Remind me for battle shot.
Sure. All right, so we're gonna do the Blood Crushers. They're all within range of the Blood Secretor. Give me additional attack apiece. We're gonna do our pile-in, and this guy's closer to that model, so he won't be able to go that way. So yeah, I'll just do I'll do 2 into this, and the rest will go into there.
Sounds good.
So 7 into the other buddies. We'll start with them. That's gonna be 14 Hellblades. 3, 6, 7, 3,
They're hitting
6.
full strength, man. No debuff going down.
But and -1 to hit. Because you're
yes,
yep.
-1 to hit them.
So I need 4s usually, so I need 5s.
Yep.
And 6s are mortals.
Yes, sir.
No rerolls. Oh, they got +1 to hit because I get a kill frenzy on them. That's one of my prep.
That is right. Yep. Yep.
So they'll be 4 still.
Yep. Sounds good.
Looks like we got 4 mortal wounds out the gates. Go ahead and hit those.
Yep. 4 mortals. 5 ups.
Nice.
How about 1 mortal?
Yeah. And then here's the 3s. Cool. Too bad they weren't in range to stoke. I could have re-rolled all their wounds.
Get stoked, bro.
That would have been smart. Yeah, I didn't even think about the Bloodstoker. Could have hit those dogs too. I did 6 saves to make.
Got it. So any rend?
Nope.
5 ups.
Oh, I'm sorry. These are -1.
Okay, so 6 ups.
Yep.
And then disgusting. Nothing. So 4 more will die.
Okay. Now I'll do the hooves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 hooves. Looking for 3s and 3s. Looks like a pretty good roll there. Hopefully we can do it again. Only missed 2. All right, let's see what we can do now. Should have stoked him. There's a lot of misses. There's your saves, no Ren.
I think you did pretty good.
Not bad, not bad.
Not too bad at all, friend. All right, you said no rend?
No Ren.
So these are 5 ups. Re-rolling these ones. The heroes nearby. Pick up on that one. Not too bad at all. And these are disgusting!
3 saves.
Those, looks like 5 total.
Yep. If only I could fight twice.
Boo! No,
That guy died. And now the end of the guys in the middle. No re-rolls. Do I need to re-roll 6s against these guys?
to hit, yes.
To hit, yes. Okay. Well, those all miss. And then the hooves. Threes. Reroll 6s, because that sucks. Now, is it because I'm within 12 of this guy? Is that the word?
12 of that, this guy actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Which actually probably
Should have
needs to
affected that.
reroll those, but I messed up.
Okay, dope. Well, take, these are hits, I think. Take 3 saves, no Ren.
Yep. Yeah, I messed that one up, so I'll catch it. I'll catch it.
My bad.
It's all good. I'm gonna run this
Well,
over
you did make, like 3 out of your 4 mortals, yeah.
My dice knew that it should have been fine.
Right.
Alright, so where are we at, sorry?
Those are just regular saves here.
On the plague bearers?
Yep.
So you were -1 to hit.
Yep.
You were rerolling 6 to hit.
Yep.
5s, rerolling 1s with the heroes nearby. Good job. Disgusting resilient. We'll lose 1 guy.
Yep. And to you to fight.
Alright, so this big juggy unit has fought.
Yep.
Okay. I'm moving that die.
Nope.
We just know that that's your wound counter over there.
Yep.
Was your intent to get engaged with the warriors too?
I wasn't paying attention. So you're good.
So what you're saying is you will allow it,
Yep.
and then but you did not get within 3 of him.
Correct.
I'm gonna stay outside of 3 there actually. I don't want that blood crusher to fight. Actually, is there a rule that if I charge? No, that's 40k. I'm thinking charge. I'm thinking something different. If you fall back or something like, I could just be making up rules too. I don't know. There used to be something that if you were falling back and you charge them or you pile into them or something like just bad happens. Like,
I'm not familiar with any of this.
I also just realized my mic was off the whole time, which is probably good because I think I was just making up rules.
Okay.
So that's fine. So I knew to censor myself.
There you go.
Okay, so the plague bears are gonna pile in. It looks like by my count, I have 5 guys surrounding your stoker.
Yep.
And I can hit 1 guy into the dog, 2, 3, 4 guys into the dogs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys into the jugs.
Okay.
Okay.
I really need to double turn you right here.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, well, you're about to go, so I need to go after. Yeah, no matter what, I can't do it, I'm hoping. Okay, cool. See what happens?
Well, no, because you're the bottom of turn 2 right now. So we're gonna roll for priority.
Oh,
next.
I could double turn.
Yep, you
okay,
could.
Good.
So we suck there.
That was a soaker?
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yep. So
There's
now,
a chance.
Now we've got 4 into the doggos. Or no, that was into the doggos because I got 5 into the stoker, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, and I rolled 4. So this is the stoker.
Okay.
4s. Of course, he is on point hitting. 3s. We're not on point wounding though, so only 2.
Okay.
But they're 6s, so that means that they're 1,000,000 damage each. I'm just messing with you.
I save 1, take 1, down
Yeah.
to 3.
Okay.
I gave him the eye, friends.
It was some stank eye.
Yeah.
All right, then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the jugs. But luckily enough, my Sarge with the big old bent crooked sword over there is back, so we'll throw 7 attacks, hitting on 4s, hitting 3 times, wounding on 3s, wounding twice against the jugs.
Okay. 4 ups.
Sorry, that's my habit. I keep grabbing them off there.
Yeah, we want to pull them off.
Okay, cool.
I take those wounds, and this guy goes down to 2.
Okay. Then your activation, sir?
Let's go ahead. So luckily the Bloodsoaker lived.
Yeah, he did.
It's a beautiful thing. We'll go ahead and do the dogs. I can only fight with 4 of them.
Sounds about right.
So we'll do it. They are within range, so they'll get an extra attack each. 1, 2, 3.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and just pile in these plague bearers because you've already swung with these jugs. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool.
So we are looking for -1 to hit against these plague bearers, plus rerolling 6s.
That is correct.
So we're gonna be. You want to just double check I'm 12 from that guy with the dogs there? I should be, but
I think so.
might be close. Nah, you're good.
So I've got 10
Okay.
actually on the dogs, and
Good.
then I've got 11 on that dog.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So I need rerolling 6s to hit and to wound, right?
Nope,
Not on the wounds.
not on the wounds.
Okay.
I did not, because I failed to set that power this turn, remember?
So I need 4s. And I reroll 6s to hit. Such a pain in the ass. All right.
The Wither Stave, I'm telling you, people underestimate it all the time, but
hate
it
it.
is,
I hate
especially when you put it on a big, great, unclean one, the amount of space he can just cover with it is incredible.
it. Yeah, it's really aggravating. Here is 6 saves. No
All right,
rend.
no rend, and this is on the plague bearers?
Yep, in the middle.
5 ups, re-rolling 1s, because the hero's nearby. You got 3 1s, 2 saves, and someone's definitely gonna get through. Here's the re-rolls. Looks like I'll pick up 1, 2, whew, good pickups.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Okay.
George, I really like your dice, not gonna lie to you, buddy.
Yeah, they're pretty solid.
They're doing well.
Yep.
They're doing, well, I think they're honestly just doing average, just unfortunately I'm seeing a lot of the good and you're not.
That is what it is. So
But you're about to go ahead of me on points here considerably
it's back to you.
for a fight. So I've already piled in over here with these plague bearers.
Okay.
So I've got about 13 bros in the fight.
Yep.
Or did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12 guys plus 1 for Sarge. So
There you
13
go.
attacks.
There you go.
All right.
It shall be so.
12, and then 13. And again, I'm gonna roll like crap here, I know it, because Nurgle is displeased I could not get 14 attacks. Nurgle seems to have forgiven me.
Mwaha. Mwaha.
And there's the Nurgle I know and love. Only 3.
This slaps. All right, this is in the Juggernaut.
I'm gonna hit you with my pool noodle.
4 ups.
Yeah.
I save 1.
Nice.
Lose the Juggernaut. Ooh.
Juggernaut.
All right.
But I'm the Juggernaut.
I forgot to do my blood ties that turn. Whoops, that'd have been smart.
Ooh, what do you want to bring in?
Yeah, I'll just do it later.
You've given me one. I've got no problem giving you one, buddy.
I don't see any need. I'll just save it. So
Okay, fair enough.
the word is now that I am having Bloodstoker to fight with.
Yep.
I think he has 3 attacks. I shall not underestimate. He has a whip, for God's sakes. He might really hurt you.
Whip them good.
Yeah, we have range attacks. Dang. Well, here's the close combat 3 attacks, 3s and 4s, but -1, so 4s.
You're rolling 6s.
And 1 hit, 1 wound.
Nice.
Take that, plague bearers.
Yeah. Get them.
Get whipped.
All right. Nope.
Okay.
Disgusting. He is disgusting.
Tee-hee. They don't die.
Giggle. Joke's on you. That's just my first layer of flesh.
All that matters is that I win the priority.
Yes, so you will score 2 points here.
And 1 point there.
And 1 point there. So you'll score 3.
Yep, going up to 5.
Getting you to 5, to my 2, or to my 3, sorry.
Yep. And then the ever important turn roll for turn 3.
So I was top of the turn here, so I'll go ahead and roll mine first, which is, as is tradition.
Oh my god, I'm scared. Roll a 1
All right,
for
I'm
me.
not even gonna look, I'm just gonna see, I'm gonna watch your reaction. So I will play Fair Sigmar and keep priority. Hey, did I roll well?
That's a little 1.
All right, so with that being said, I think I'm in a much better spot now.
Yeah.
So.
Luckily, it's a little convoluted in the middle there.
It's definitely a big cluster. Oh, I owed you a battle shock, I'm sorry.
Please.
An amount of points, so basically it looks like D6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are gonna run away. Do you mind rolling that for me?
Shouldn't it be more than that?
Because ready? I have still over 10 models there, so I picked up 11 dice, or 11 guys, right? So that's my bravery 10 plus 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's gonna be D6 plus 7 roll.
2.
So 2 more, so a total of 9 roll. Oh, and I guess these guys didn't fight either, but.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go. This is a tricky question here. 1, 2, 5. No. I'm doing that wrong. Can you jerk face? Basically, I just want the last 3 champions to stay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 die.
Okay.
These are all dead to me, Jim. They're all dead. And then the pylon here with a base.
One more.
Oh, yep, correct. Still got my one. Look, I got my last 3 guys.
Yep.
Cool. I get 3 guys into the fight. That's it. Cool. Watch how flubby they're gonna be. Mm-hmm. But you have engaged them. You have awakened the demon. So 2 attacks piece, plus 1 from Sarge. 4s, because they just have a sword. Sword and board, 4s. 2 hits, no rend.
Yeah, there might be a chance I got you so convoluted in there you're not gonna.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You got some options. I saved them both.
Yep.
It's gonna be real tight though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like for instance, this you won't be able to fall back this direction and get out of within 3 of my guys.
Yeah. So again, the
have to go that way.
The pylon could be that way. Again, as long as he can just come up here, it'll be fine.
Well, you'd have to also kill me though.
Yeah, which I've got plague bears, I've got shooting, I've got options for that for sure.
There's methods.
Yeah, there's methods to the madness.
But there's also ways that it could not go right.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. All right, speaking of which, let's go and do stuff.
Yeah.
First things first, contagion points. 3, you're not in this one, right?
No.
Okay, D3, so 5 more. So this is gonna go 4 plus 1. I'm at 13. Do you got another red one I could borrow?
Yeah.
Or even just a purple, I don't care, whichever one works. Okay, 14, which is good because that's summon and herald time, which I'm definitely gonna do and just say, hey homie, you can take this one or take that one. So we'll see how it goes. Rodigus will attempt to cast the, actually sorry, first things first, Brackish Filth, no one's within 6 of Rodigus, right? Okay, nothing there, okay. Let's go, Sumptuous Pestilence.
Oh, let's see if those
oh
things
yeah,
go away.
yeah, so you need a 5 up to keep them, right?
Yes,
Well
that's
done.
really good.
Very good.
Because this guy will be -2. Oh yeah, I tagged him as well was the intention. So we got everybody's besides this one is within 12 of both.
Ooh, okay.
So that means if you roll natural 8s, you'll lose your powers. You'll take D6 mortal wounds on all your guys within 12. Like
Brutal.
things bad will happen.
Okay, all
and
right.
then also,
And that's both of them?
yeah, just these 2.
Oh,
This
okay,
one's
so
free
Rodigus
from
is
that.
still free and clear.
Yeah, he's still -2.
Okay.
But he's not suffering the big thing.
Okay.
You are good on this 16 here. I'm barely out.
Okay. So let's go ahead and go with Rodigus. Gonna cast Spell Portal. No, still can't cast a Spell Portal. All right, he'll cast his spell then. Deluge goes off on a 7.
-2.
Does not go off then. I thought we said we were out of range of him.
He's out of range of both, which is a double. A different
Gotcha.
effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So nothing there. He'll cast Sumptuous Pestilence.
Give me that 8.
Nope.
Nope.
He'll go ahead and cast. Yep, you got it, bud. He will go ahead and cast Arcane Bolt. Or no, he'll go ahead and cast Mystic Shield on himself. Or, first off, what did my clock go to? I think this is the heal one, so I'm just going to heal this wound here. Let me just confirm that. Yes.
Sure
This
camera
is
it up
the.
first.
Oh no, this is not. This is back to the D3 Mortal Wounds one. So he keeps this one.
Okay.
What'd I get?
4.
4. Sorry, I did that again. We're just gonna choose the 2 heroes because that's all that matters at this point. So the hero that doesn't have a save will take 3 mortal wounds.
My buddy here.
Yep.
That's gonna kill him.
Boom.
That wasn't a power, right?
Correct. Not a spell.
So you got me off the objective.
Yep. And then the one that this is on the back end will also take 3, but he does have a spell against.
2 plus feel no pain.
Okay, gotcha. And that's the one I'm used to.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Brazen Ruin.
Yep.
Double ones. How many do I take? 2? Fantastic.
Okay. Let's see here. Then we're gonna go ahead and use him. He's gonna cut himself for a mortal wound to cast Favored Poxes on that big juggy unit.
Roll an 8.
I will roll +1 with a
-2.
7, but -2 is a 5. I think Favored Poxes requires a 7 to cast. Let me just double check here. If it's a 6, it would still go off, but I think it's a 7. Yes, Favored Pox is a 7, but the Sumptuous Pestilence only needed a 5, but I think I rolled a 4 anyway after your modifier, so that's fine. So the next one will be Glorious Afflictions. We're gonna go ahead and roll that on the Juggy unit. That's coming from here.
Okay. Give me an 8.
Or actually, no, he's just gonna cast Mystic Shield on himself.
Give me an 8.
So with Mystic Shield,
That
doesn't go off
plus-
because he needs a 6.
With the, okay, so no, yeah.
Yeah. He's -2 right now. All right, and then he's gonna go ahead and cast his first second power, Plague Wind. And we're gonna just pick the point right there.
Okay.
Cut himself. So it goes off
almost
on
an
a
8.
10. -2 is an 8, but it's not a natural 8.
Right. So I will charge a 9.
Okay.
Cancel.
Oh, you jerk. Woof.
Big one.
That was really good, buddy.
Yeah, I needed that.
All right. That's all my spell casting. That's all my hero face stuff. Movement.
Spells did work that turn.
That was good, yeah. Yeah, all I gotta do is just move into there. That's fine. Okay, so he'll take a move
Yep.
and get within 3 of that thing that way.
No struggle now.
No. Rodigus is gonna hang tight. He's gonna get within 3 this way.
Yeah, we're already just 3 away right
Oh,
there.
was I?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he'll just hang tight then. Obviously, he's going to heal his wound. I forgot to roll for his heal, D3, 1. So he's just going to take his 1, or he's going to take his 1 because he cut himself. So just transferring a wound. Movement. Those Plague Bears back there are going to retreat.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. Oh, not those, but these guys. How are you gonna? Well, you don't. It doesn't even matter now.
No, I don't have to.
Yeah. Before it was this tricky thing.
Force these Blood Crushers to get strung out a little bit. So I want to basically go 3 and 5. So I'm just going to basically be 5 inches away from you there. So that way you'll still have to pile into me, but you won't be able to swing at me.
Okay.
Okay. And then those warriors too, they're also going to fall back. This way. Again, just kind of stringing you out a little bit.
Yep.
Because now we're just trying to play happy Nurgle camper games. It would have to run. You mind give me a run roll? I just moved my 5 right now. I could probably move a little bit more.
1.
1. Cool. That's fine. Command point on him. Cool. That way he can go murderate and stuff because he likes murdering.
Yep.
Shooting. This guy's gonna shoot into the Blood Crushers. So D6 shots. Well, Pestilent Breath should be first, so this is still targeting the Blood Crushers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually, because it can only target the dogs. So only 2 mortal wounds on the dogs. because that's all it's in range. And then now he's gonna go ahead and shoot the Blood Crusher. D6 shots, 2 shots, 3s, ew. Okay, that guy's gonna shoot the Blood Crushers, D6 shots, 5 shots.
This is the big unit.
Yep, 3s, rerolling 1s, and then 2s. Good. Ren 2 -1 on the Blood Crushers. So saved 1.
Ren 2 -1.
Ren 2 for 1. Sorry,
Okay.
yeah, I did say Ren. Ren 2 -1.
Okay, so 2, that 1 damage piece?
Yep, just 1.
Okay.
Okay. And then charges here. This guy here.
Goodness.
7, 4. Just enough to get into here.
Yep.
Dunk. But he's still got a 3-inch reach, so I can divide my attacks up how I see fit. So he's gonna throw 2 attacks into...
No other charges, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay.
So he's gonna throw 2 attacks into the Juggy, and 3 attacks, or I'll throw 3 attacks into the Juggy, 2 attacks into the dogs.
Okay.
So 3 attacks in the Juggy, 3s, 3s, beautiful. 2, Ren 2 for 3 damage apiece. There. Okay. And then 2 attacks into the dogs, 3s, rerolling 1s. Good job. 3s, rerolling 1s. Good job, Ren 2.
Damage.
3 damage.
Okay.
And then that would have been, or actually I guess, damn, I keep forgetting this. 4 up on the Juggy, D3 mortal wounds. No, it would have been 1. So I still would have had to swing at him. So
Okay.
that's why I just wanted to make sure.
Cool. Me?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go and do the Crushers. That's a base with 2 units, so I can't really do nothing. This guy can, nope. So,
Be careful though, because I'm gonna have to string you out back there.
yeah, no.
And the warriors are gonna be the closest thing.
Can't go too far, basically. I don't even want to move with him.
Yep.
This guy goes like that. This guy
Cool.
goes like that, yeah.
Here you go.
So
3.
Yep. 3 Blood Crushers.
Good job, TIE Fighters. Pew pew.
Yep. Hellblades. Blood Secretor, extra attacks. What am I on these Plague Bears? -1.
They're still above 20, so -1, and you're within 12 of the Wither saves, so re-rolling 6s. Oh my lord. My god is better than your god right now.
Take. I was +1 to hit though.
But you're also -1 to hit, so it's a wash.
Yeah. So take 3 saves.
Cool.
Or I'm sorry. Take 1 mortal wound and 2 saves. So
Gotcha.
-1.
So 2 saves, -1, 6s re-rolling 1s, and then 2 mortal wound saves, 5 ups. So I'll take 2 damage.
Okay. And then the hooves. Gonna be 3s and 3s because of my +1.
Mm-hmm.
And 3s. All right, take that many saves, no rends.
Okay. 5s re-rolling 1s here. I do like that demon loci that basically just makes me have mystic shield. As long as that demon hero's nearby.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst. So 6 failures, 1 damage apiece.
Yep.
5 ups. So 3.
Okay.
Those rolls have been clutch all day.
Yep. And then you fight.
Okay. After your pile in, did you bring me within 3 here? Or did you not mean to?
I wasn't paying attention.
You sure?
Yeah, well, looks like a ball's hair out.
Yeah, it's a ball hair out. Woof.
Oh no, did one kind of rush.
Okay. So pile-ins here.
It's the game is pretty much over anyway, so.
I think I'm just gonna start outpacing you, but he still scores a lot, dude.
That guy's scoring just as much though.
No, he's not. He's 1 off. Oh yeah, you're right. He's
Yeah.
yeah. So he's tying, and this is gonna be the breaker here.
Yep.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And there's yeah.
You're right.
So it's pretty much after seeing the way this played out, I'd
So
rather.
this is turn 3. This is 4. I'm gonna score 4, going to 7.
Yeah.
5. You're gonna go up to 8, and then I'm just gonna keep progressing over that.
Yep. It's a re-rack time.
I think so. I mean, I think ultimately all I would have done is because like I've gotten that tied up, so I was able to recover for sure. I think a bit better than you.
Double turns.
I didn't think that you needed to commit to the center objective yet. Were you just afraid that once my fat boys were going to sit on it, you can never move them?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, and I really, I should have done one.
That commitment I understood for sure.
I should have put a different hero there. I should have put the Slaughter Priest there, like we were saying.
Yes, I think the Slaughter Priest should have been who you were aggroing with,
yeah.
for sure.
I probably would have done some auto 6s. Like I whipped him, auto 6, like 2 of them up there, and then just make sure that I have a nice bubble around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just would have done different. But at the end of the day, it was cool to see.
Yeah, man. And I mean, again, to be fair, we both read the mission wrong. I think our deployments were both a bit loose for sure. Our turn ones, I think, were pretty tight. I think basically just trying to both of us play recover mode. Again, I think I did the same thing to you that I did in practice, was try and get a flank, but I never ever got the laser beam to kick off.
Yeah, I was able to do some good psychic defense.
Yeah, for sure. Your psychic defense today was on point, and that's why I like this version of the list with this Exalted guy, because he just comes in and just wrecks face. Some people take the standard guy and it saves you a little bit of points, but I find that since he's got a separate command ability that he could, if at any point I wanted to go hit himself with his own command ability and the other Great Unclean Ones command ability, getting up to 6 attacks, 3s and 3s, re-rolling 1s on both of those.
3 damage, yeah.
So the Massive Bile Sword on the other guy is also 3 damage rend too,
Yeah.
but he only starts at 3 attacks.
Yeah.
So he only goes up to 4, and he hits on 4s. So like it really, it starts to hurt really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I think this is definitely a good game.
I'm thinking of the biggest thing I'm trying to get a takeaway from playing this list is trying to figure out how to protect my main heroes, particularly my Skullmaster.
Your Secretor, I honestly think needs to start playing a bit more centerboard. You did it. You did it in our practice game yesterday, and you did it again today. Once I saw him on a flank, I just went the opposite flank as him.
Yeah, it's mainly the Skullmaster. I keep losing the Skullmaster, and I need to figure out how not to do that. You know?
It's hard with Nurgle because, again, with Rainfather needing no range, and then with the Spell Portal forcing you to play really hyper conservative, and this mission forced you to do the exact opposite. You had to come after the objective.
And then not rolling 1s is probably a good idea too.
You know, I think that's the pro tip to take away. Don't roll 1s.
Right. But yeah, all around another great learning experience. Continue to dive deeper into Sigmar. But I hope you guys enjoyed it on the back end, and we will probably have some more games going on later today. If you watched on Twitch, thanks a lot. If you watched on YouTube, thank you. Catch us on Twitch live. Keep taking fun seriously. We'll catch you next time.